Hello friends, I'm going to show you how to set up in-app purchases in your project. So let's begin. You want to design a simple view where the user will make a purchase from or a subscription. I've put a linear. In this linear, I've got text views and two buttons, and this text view shows the user how much they need to pay. This is very important. Google recommends that you show the price for transparency's sake so that the user knows what they are purchasing and how much it costs. So let's look at the logic and on create. So in on create, I've created a string variable product ID and another one subscription ID. There we go. I've created those two strings. I've also created a boolean ready to purchase. Then we initialize the billing processor. If billing processor service is not available, it should tell the user to update their Play Store. Then we add the license key and merchant ID, which we got earlier in the video. Refer to the video if you haven't yet known how to get the license key and merchant ID. So we create a billing processor object called BP. Let's create a custom variable. Billing processor BP, then put it there. Then here you're going to add the license key you got from your Google Play console. Then you're also going to put your merchant ID you got from your Google Play console. Then we're going to implement listeners. On product purchased, I toast the product ID and update the billing information. Then I also have on billing error. If an error occurs, I show the user the error through a toast. Then we also initialize the purchase ready to purchase. If the product or subscription is ready to purchase, we update the info, and then we set the boolean ready to purchase to true. Then we also initialize purchase history restore, put the billing processor there and update the billing info. Then let's go to button click. Buy now. Buy now is necessary for once off purchases. Let's look at the logic for buy now. So this is how we buy a product. Put the string you made there, the billing processor there, then choose your activity and put the boolean there. So here we buy the product if the boolean ready to purchase is true. If it's not, then it says billing processor is not yet ready. Let's also look at subscription button. When a user subscribes, we have our string subscribe and our billing processor. Then repeat the procedure at the activity. Then ready to purchase boolean. If it's not ready to purchase, it shows billing not yet ready. And we have a more block, get response billing. Here we add on update info billing, add the billing processor, the product ID or subscription ID. You can have both or one. Then we update the text views, subscribe product and buy product. Those are not necessary, but you can add them just to confirm what product or sub we are trying to purchase. Then in on create, I forgot to mention one thing. The IDs you created for the products will be pasted here. For this example, I'm using a test ID. So to enable real billing, you have to paste your actual product ID or subscription ID here. If you still don't know how to get these IDs, watch the previous videos. This is all for in-app purchases. Once you do this, your in-app purchases should work. So let's run this. We open the app and test if our in-app purchases are working. So let's click on buy now. There we go. This confirms that our implementation actually works. So if you had put the true product ID or subscription ID, it was going to show the actual details that you set up in your Google Play console, and users are able to pay for your product.